Well, we'll be hearing some of your views on this in just a moment. But first, I've been speaking to Caroline Kisco from the Kennel Club, and I began by asking her why dogs so often seem to go for the postman.
I think it's fairly straightforward. The dog sees somebody that comes to the front door every day, knocks at the door and is never allowed in. So in the dog's fairly straightforward mental process, as far as he's concerned, that person is an enemy of the family and should be repelled.
Now, is that the case even if the postman doesn't actually knock, he just delivers the letters?
Well, as far as the dog is concerned, whether the postman actually knocks at the door or rattles the letter flap, as far as he's concerned, this is somebody who is trying to get into the house and is never allowed in. So there is a logic there for the dog that says, well, he can't be a very friendly person because the family don't want to meet him, so I really should see him off.
So are you surprised then that the attacks on postmen have actually increased?
I think it may well be that what we're seeing is much better recording of biting incidents rather than an actual increase. We are getting much more sophisticated in the way that we are recording bites, and of course bites actually include animals or people being struck by dogs as well as being bitten by dogs. So there can be some interpretation that goes on as well.
What would you say then to dog owners in that they need to do in order to stop their dogs being aggressive towards postmen?
Well, obviously we are very sympathetic towards postmen. We need to make sure that dogs are not biting them. There are some fairly straightforward things you can do. One is to fit a letter basket on the back of your door so that the postman's fingers are not at risk. You could also fit a letter box outside your front gate, much easier for the postman to deliver to anyway. And also, particularly in the summer months when kids are at home, make sure that doors stay shut and make sure that gates stay shut so that the dog is firmly excluded from any area that the postman needs to access.
Caroline Kisco, thank you very much for joining us.